Well, one of the most historic buildings in downtown Mount Airy is now a major safety problem. The crews are working against the clock to try to secure. Right now, firefighters and engineers are trying to slowly take down part of the collapsed Oak Main Emporium building before any more of it falls to the ground.
Absolutely. The main concern is this front side of the building. You see there, it's just hanging on. Well, it has no support, and they're worried that the wind and rain expected this week could cause it to fall. And our crews have been on site all day. Fox 8's Daniel Pierce, he joins us live from there. And Daniel, what movement have you seen from that site today?
Yeah, in the past 15 minutes, about 3 18-wheelers moved through this area. You can even see they're removing the equipment that is going to be used to take off the top 2 floors of the Emporium. If you're able to tell from our camera, if not, you're about to see it, just how unstable those top 2 levels are. They've even removed some of the power lines that line this part of Main Street, just on the off chance, and this right here is the big concern, that street facing top level actually falls. The concern is that it will not just damage the buildings nearby, but could spray debris that injures people standing within about 100 feet of it.
If this thing falls, debris field is going to just fly out everywhere. You're going to have bricks and mortar and wood flying out in all directions. It's very unpredictable.
The main Oak Emporium hangs by a thread of old brick and wood in downtown Mount Airy.
A lot of the bricks are crushing and crunching. It's not real, it's real powdery, and that's not a real good sign. Most of the time, these older buildings, when they fail, they just have catastrophic failure.
The building started to crumble around 5 Tuesday morning, about 18 hours after the 4th of July parade ended. A Mount Airy patrol officer first spotted bricks falling and called for backup.
Yeah, it's a landmark. A lot of people went through that building. I've been through there many times myself.
Paul Reichoff is the owner of Leon's Burger Express. He showed up minutes before the building collapsed and was inside his shop when it finally gave way. He had no idea it happened.
Is that going to fall down like the dominoes?
His concern is a big one. The building was built in the late 1800s before it turned into one of the most well-known storefront areas in the county. It was being renovated to become a series of Airbnb units. Because it is still an old building, it is connected to the surrounding structures.
If that building collapses, it very well could pull the other buildings, or parts of the other buildings, or cause collapse on the other buildings.
Which could further change the already altered landscape of downtown Mount Airy.
Looking at it and seeing it every day, and to see a structure like this down is definitely it's an impact to us because, you know, we're locals.
Just the emptiness for downtown. I mean, you can stand even at an angle on the other side of the tape and see the sky right through the windows on the first floor, or on the top floor. And it's just heartbreaking.
Engineers and inspectors have not said what they think caused the building to collapse, but I did speak with the fire marshal earlier today, and he said about 5 months ago he did a fire inspection inside this building, and at the time everything seemed okay. This morning, though, before the collapse, they could hear the creaking of the wood inside just before everything fell. Right now, crews are going to start, again, taking down part of this building, but they do not know exactly how long it takes. It could take a lot longer, depending on if those storms continue to move through. Live in Mount Airy, Daniel Pierce, Fox 8 News.